Hello YouTube! Today I'm going to show you how to have a grid placement where you click on an object and you can then basically create a wall or anything else in a grid. So it just I'll show you here. So I have this. If I click on this, see it automatically snaps to the grid every time I move my mouse. And then when I click it, I can just create an object like this, just I'm gonna keep clicking because it's fun. Oops, oh, deleted everything. See, I can create them on a grid. It's pretty cool. I had troubles finding this out for a while, but I found it out and it's pretty cool. If I just do this, I can actually delete everything. It's pretty cool. So now I'm going to show you how to do it. You'll need, what you're going to need is 4 sprites and 4 objects in a room. So first, let's see here. So I just made it very simple. I have a white 32 by 32 square. Then I have a red one, a yellow one, and a black one. Now, obviously you can make other things, like other sprites. It doesn't matter what you make it, as long as it has the same coding that I'm about to show you. So it doesn't matter what kind of sprite it has. So for the first object, I just called it a wall menu. So I organize my stuff quite a lot. So all you're going to have to do in here is the left pressed event, and then change instance, create wall, and then perform events yes. So if we go into create wall now, so this is what it changes into. And then in the right pressed event, it changes its instance into a wall menu. So basically you're deselecting that. That's how you deselect it. And in the global left pressed, so like anywhere you click, it's gonna do this. Create a wall follow at mouse X and mouse Y. So mouse X and mouse Y, that means that it's gonna just follow your mouse wherever you put it. Now obviously there's other coding in the other ones that are very important, otherwise it would just go off grid without this next piece of coding I'm about to show you. So here's OWL follow. Now in the step event, we got code. Whenever I don't have to use code, I don't really use it because then it saves me time. So basically what you're going to want to do is x equals mouse underscore x div 32, and then the little star in your calculator pad on the side of your computer. Basically that's what that star is. You should know what that is. And then 32. And then the same thing with the Y, you just change where the X is with Y. And what this does is create or follows the object. The object follows your mouse and then automatically snaps to the closest piece or closest square on the grid that it has access to. So that's that. And in left pressed, it changes its instance again into OWL stopped, which is OWL stopped is very simple. So and then yes, performing events, and in the right pressed, destroy instance if you right click. Now this is optional. You don't have to do this one. It's but the rest of them are not optional if you want this to work. I mean, there are other methods like all coding on one object, but it's annoying for me because it's like 200 lines of code when you can just create different objects. I mean, it is harder to keep track of them, but if you keep them organized like I do, then you'll be fine. Now in the next event, or the next object, OWL stopped, right pressed, destroy instance of self. That's it. So that's it for that one. And then I have this delete all. So basically what this thing does is if you press it with your left mouse, then it destroys instance of anything like wall stopped and spike stopped. I made a second thing. See, there's just 4 things for each, and then here spike stopped. That's very simple. Oh, and one more thing for this. If you go, whoops. If you go into the sprite, now the mask, when you go in here, is only going to be the red pieces of the X. So what I did is I set my opacity to 1, and then what I did is I clicked the fill and just filled it like that. So then anywhere you click on it, it's going to be fine. And then for another tip, if you don't know this, most people do, but you can change where it creates instance. So if you hit create instance and it's on 0, 0, it'll create on the grid right there. But if you create it here, then it'll create right in the middle of the grid, which is very cool, as you can change where it creates itself. I think personally that should be in the object, so like sprites remain simple, and then objects are what you have to work with. But it's not my thing to judge or whatever. So and then in the room, you can add any other instances or whatever. I just made it super simple with the 3 objects. So I'll just show you again because it's pretty cool. So I can just basically, create everything. It's pretty cool. Oops. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and just keep tuned to my channel for new videos, and we'll